So, hi guys, today we are going to see this about pilot ladder. So, what happened that just few days back, this what happened is few days back there was a vetting inspection on one of my friend's tanker vessel, and this vetting inspector asked that this pilot ladder we have combination ladder when freeboard is more than 9 meter. So, why is that? What is the reason? So, can any one of you tell what is the reason why combination ladder is only 9 meter? Why not 8 meter? Why not 10 meters? So, this is showing about thousand ways of securing up. There are thousand ways of securing a pilot ladder, but there is only one correct way, and the other 999 ways are not correct. So, let's see what are the correct ways. So these are the topics we will go through. Introduction of about what we are going to study. Deck tongue, what is that? Bulwark setup. Then platform placed over the securing area of the ladder. Spreader, human force combinations, embarkation platform, pilot ladder, winch reel, winch for the pilot ladder, shackles, why we should use and why not, correct way of securing the ladder, and the conclusion. So you can see here this one person is trying to put the pirate ladder and he's facing towards the ship. So keep guessing is it correct or not, and we'll discuss in the end. You can see the tripping line is entangled. This step is not proper. He's facing that side. So this is just a 2 meter of ladder, and so many things we can see are in problem. So this is combined by a pilot Airy Palmers, and he's a pilot in Scamonden area, and he had two incidents and with some injuries in 2018. And because of that incidents, you'll say no, necessity is the mother of invention. So because of this, these uh, handout and these things came up, and these are very important things, especially on FG ships, and nowadays many inspectors and many incidents are happening. So it might seem very waste or not interesting, but it can save your license with vetting inspector and save some lives also. So please listen carefully. So as per the tally of this SOLAS and IMO, the reported incidents are 18 to 20%. By pilot arrangements are not correct, but practically of generally practically the incidents are more because reported incidents are very less. So practically 47% or almost 50% you can say the pilot arrangements are not correct. And if you don't know the correct procedure, and you might fall into accident or anybody falls into accidents, if you are the responsible officer, you can lose your COC, or any you can get a personal fine, and the company can also lose lot of things. You might be sacked or signed off, and insurance companies will deny because they will say that you should have known the correct procedure. Generally what happens in insurance, they just try to deny the claim, in all the incidents. So be careful. The crux of the story is your safety is in your hand. If you don't take care of your safety, no one will. So our first thing is deck tongue. So this is deck tongue, and and you can see that in this photo that this is there for supporting, keeping the ladder supported. So instead of finding the shackle or something, we can just support the pirate ladder step in this, and it can, no need to secure, just put it and it will be ready for climbing. But you see, first thing is these people, they don't know if this is supporting, so the ladder step should be resting on this, so that when the somebody is boarding, it should go like that. But they have just put it wrongly, and it can also jump if it is going fast. So that is one of the problem with this deck tongue. Second thing is that two uncovered ropes. As per IMO rule, this uh, pirate ladder should be having 18 in diameter of the two uncovered ropes. This uh, rope, and the steps also should be of particular strength, and the securing points also should be strong as per IMO. So we are buying this rope of so much strength, and it should be certified 5 tons strength, and our step is only 880 kilos, just approximately. We don't even know what is the strength of the plate, and if it is a thin plate, one touch of pilot launch can damage it. Even swell or swinging of the ship and all these things can damage them. So it is not safe because of the safe working load and all. And like you can see here, the swell can easily damage your pirate ladder, or it can go in water if you're just putting it like this and not securing with the proper shackles, strong shackles. And this is just an embarkation ladder. So this was the first point about the deck tongue. Now let's come to the main point that I told you, that the surveyor asked, that combination ladder. So this is how the combination ladder should be secured. It should be secured to the pirate ladder, but where and how correctly it should be secured. So the first point, the surveyor asks that why it is 9 meter. So let's see the answer. Solas clearly says that a pilot ladder should require a climb of not less than 1 meter, because if it is less than 1 meter and not more than 9 meters, so this is a requirement. But the surveyor asks why. So first you should know that requirement, that you cannot put a pilot ladder less than 1 meter, and you cannot put it more than 9 meter. And why 1.5 meter? You see, if you have to secure the pilot ladder also, and the person who is climbing, he has to grab. If it is less than 1.5 meter, that is less than your height, then how you will even grab the pilot ladder? You can just put some other steps or something instead of pilot ladder. So on a low freeboard of the vessel, you have to climb onto. So 1.5 meter is just 3 or 4 steps, because 30 centimeter, more than 30 centimeter is there, the space. So 3 4s are 12, or 1.5. So 4 or 5 steps will only be there. Then why 9 meter? 9 meter is to make something clear that it has got nothing to do with the length of the ladder. Generally, we think, because we get a ladder of around 9 meters or 11 meters and 1 or 2 meters for securing. So it is not because of the length of the ladder, but it is the distance from the water surface to the deck entry point. So from the, like, that is your freeboard, from the water level to the up to the deck level. If it is more than 9 meter and a person is climbing and he falls, then he will get us very severe injuries, or he can even die if it is more than 9 meters. It's about acceleration. So if, because to avoid injuries, it is as per the study that within 9 meters, if you fall, you might get little bit injuries, but you will not die and you can survive. But if it is more than 9 meters, there are very high chances of dying. Of course, people have died within 9 meters also, but chances are of studies are generally less. So let's see what is the correct way. We have to tie the ladder to the gangway or the accommodation ladder. Both ladder and gangway have to be secured to the hull independently. So ladder obviously is generally fixed, and the ladder you have to secure on the top with the shackles and all, generally how you're securing, or if you have the winch. And the ladder is not attached to the hull this way. You can see here. if the ladder is not flat to the hull, it keeps swinging, then it will be difficult to climb, no? So there are some, either nowadays we have magnets or we have some eyes here, and somebody comes down from here or goes from here and secures the pirate ladder to the hull independently. And then there are these other requirements, that once you reach the platform, you should have stanchions and tied with the ropes, so that you can transfer from the ladder to the from the pirate ladder to this gangway. So he's talking about this stanchion and this rope, which you can see at the stanchion. So from pirate ladder, you should have this stanchion which should be secured and the ropes, so that you can go on the gangway. So this is the requirement. And then the angle of the gangway should be less than 45 degrees. You should not go too much. Lower platform horizontal and secured the ship side at least 5 meter above the water. So your combination, this gangway should be at least 5 meter above the water, because you have 9 meters freeboard. So 4 meters he will climb with the pirate ladder and rest with the pirate ladder. Or if they say 2 meters above water, so 2 or 3 meters he will climb with the pirate ladder. Stanchions and rigid handrails, ladder adjacent to the platform, maximum distance 0.2 meter. So distance between the platform and the ladder can be maximum 0.2 meters. So that also you have to see, you have to adjust in such a way the angle is less than 45 degrees, it is 5 meters above the water, and it is not far away from the pirate ladder. So generally the construction is made in such a way also. So you see these are there are so many requirements. And so this is the answer, that why it is 9 meter, because it has to do with the acceleration. As I told you, when the pilot is climbing unsecured, so it is quite a matter of life and death. If it falls, it is 9.8 meter per second square is the acceleration till you reach the maximum speed by falling down. And this is as per the speed, what is the impact and acceleration. And when you drop from a height of at least only 3 meters, you can get big injuries. But falling from height more than 9 meters will surely cause fatal injury. This is why 9 meter mark is vital. Falling from a lesser height can cause severe injuries, but you should be able to survive. So with 1 meter, speed is 15 kilometer per hour, then 22, and like this. At 9 meters, you are approximately 47, that is 50 kilometers per hour. If you go more than 50 kilometers per hour, you will die. That's why misleading advice from the poster that a pirate ladder requires a climb of not less than 1.5 meter, not more than 9. Okay. Then there are other thing, embarkation ladder you should secure like this. This is the pilot ladder winch reel. You can take out from that. There are requirements like this for minimum clearances and pad eyes and the ropes. So this different designs people are designing, it's not complying. Then it should be secured on the deck, not hanging like this. Then shackles, you can see you have to secure with shackles, otherwise you can see this spreader, it is holding by spreader. Shackles should be on good condition. So what is the correct way of rigging the pirate ladder? So this is the hitch knot. You should secure it with a hitch knot. This, the rope, man rope which you are tying. That is one main thing. And all the weight should be on the ropes, not the shackle should not be taking the weight. Make sure all steps are parallel. They should, steps should not be like this slanting. and they have the straight ropes. Very simple things. So there should be no stress on the steps. If there is no stress on the shackle, there will be no stress on the steps, and then there will be no stress on the chokes. So if the rope is carrying the weight, that is the main thing. And side ropes also, if you put the hitch knot, they will not be destroyed by the shackles. The ladder will last longer, and therefore you save the money of the shipping company and be safe also. So that's it for today about the ladders. We'll continue in the next session about more things. Thank you.